Hey everyone, Pokemon news time, and it looks like we got some new stuff, new footage for Legends Arceus, and new pictures for BDSP, as well as a new Pokemon Coco event and Zarude distribution on its way. Let's have a look at all the details for that stuff. First up, guys, we are currently doing the shiny Unova Dragon distribution right here, the 3 Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom. If you guys are looking to get in on that, it's still going on until Friday 24/7. Go ahead and watch this video. I'll leave it at the end of this current video right now, so you can just click right into it when you're finished watching this one. It's actually much more popular than expected. 20k viewers already, and a lot of people trying to get their hands on it, so it's very, very busy. But either way, guys, this is this week's one, and we are going to be moving on to another really cool one next week. I'll explain that in the next video or a later video until everything's sorted. But either way, guys, go get your dragons now if you are looking to get them. All 100% safe, of course, legal, and all that jazz. Go ahead and check out the video. So first up is this. This is the new Dada Zarude distribution that's going to be happening in Korea. I did mention this a long time ago. Apparently they postponed it, like they seem to be postponing everything these days. And also, speaking of Korea and Pokemon, they actually did their Porygon event recently, and in my video I did take information from Cerebi that said you had until the 23rd, but that was actually false information. You only had 1 day. So I did do the video as soon as possible, straight when the actual mystery gift went live, so hopefully most of you guys did get access to it. Sadly for everybody who did not, it was a day later, at least like in the 23rd when people were trying to get it. Sadly you missed it, guys. I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know what Pokemon is up to, honestly, since they're doing these things for 1 day, and the Wolf Click one I believe was 2 days anyway. I don't know what that, maybe a mistake. There does seem to be a lot of inconsistencies with Pokemon Korea. But either way, guys, even though this data distribution is only in Korea, it's not going to stop us and not going to stop you from getting your hands on one. We're actually going to do around the same date here, starting on the Sunday that's closest to this date. We're going to do our own Zarude distribution, and actually not just Zarude, a full Pokemon Coco distribution. When the movie was new in Japan, you were able to buy cinema tickets, which gave you 2 codes, and I did get some of those for my members on my channel. However, on those tickets you were able to get a shiny Celebi for the Pokemon Coco event and a normal Zarude, non-caped version. Both of those Pokemon came on the tickets in a form of codes. And then separately, you were also able to get various Dada Zarude distributions. So there are 3 Pokemon Coco distributions, and we are going to do all 3, all simultaneously right around this date, guys. So if you guys all missed out on the Pokemon Coco distributions, the real deal, the real event Pokemon, you're going to be able to get them again, and it's not going to have to do anything with Korea. We're going to be able to do them for you right here on this channel, so drop a subscribe and make sure you stick around with that little bell on so you know what's going on with mystery gifts, with these giveaways, and so on, so you can get your hands on them ASAP. Next up are some new images for BDSP, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, which, by the way, we're looking to do a lot of really new first time giveaways on that game too, so stick around for that and you'll see what's going on. But either way, these are some new images from gameplay that has happened in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. We have not seen video footage of these, so be careful of videos trying to clickbait you into those. There is no video footage of these pictures right here, but these come probably from the e-store and updates there and so on. And this is Pokemon using their moves. You can see how the animation is different. Luchu tries to compare them to Pokemon Sword and Shield, some pictures here, but either way, we are going to look at some of the new BDSP ones here. There's that, and there's this one. This picture is particularly notable because of the reflection of the character in the water and the Pokemon in the water. Really enticing, very nice attention to detail. Some people were saying that why isn't the whole game in this sort of art style? Surely they could have pulled that off. And honestly, I think it is a strange feature that the art style changes from the overworld to in battle. I think that is a bit strange, and considering it is like a lot of workload to have to do both kind of models and all that stuff. But either way, guys, it looks beautiful. It looks really nice. This whole layout here and the reflection being really nice. Attention to detail. Background being slightly blurred out. Really nice. And there's some footage of Manaphy. Manaphy being one of the new Pokemon you will be able to get for early purchases on BDSP. You're going to be able to get it as a mystery gift in the game. And there she is. Looking pretty nice with a bit of reflection stuff going on. Again, being used in game. So very nice. We are going to be able to do a shiny distribution for this Pokemon as well. It is legal, I'm being told by my community. It is a fully legal Pokemon that is available in games that you can get yourself. So we're going to be able to redistribute that at some point. Then we got the different day-night cycle situations, different times of day. The trees look beautiful against the sunset backdrop there and the mountains in the distance. It looks really, really nice. Again, we got the shadows of the Pokemon, and just I think the capturing feature of this image is just a different time of day, which really is going to add a lot of atmosphere to playthroughs. Again, we got some Pokemon using moves, some really nice glowing effects, and the effect of the leaves being shot at the other Pokemon, the poor Bidoof. But there you have it, really nice in a darkish kind of forest. And then to big contrast, the bright day to what looks to be like maybe a youngster kind of trainer fighting off with his Nidoran against a Pidgey. It does look like you do have your full team of 6 at this point in the early point in the game, so they were really not really trying to like restrain themselves from catching Pokemon at this point. And you got a variety of different trees and lush background there. Then we got our starters, our starter Pokemon here, and you get to choose, of course, which one. Very similar to the old game, like as you'd expect from a suitcase and all that stuff. Nothing too special going on there. But then we have this again, Pikachu using Thundershock. So a lot of still captures of the Pokemon using their moves in battle, which look really cool. The animations look very smooth. A comparison between Sword and Shield and certain move animations is right here, folks. Here we have Sandslash in Pokemon Sword and Shield using Defense Curl, and here in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Defense Curl, slightly different, marginally different, but actually much more glowy and thicker ring on the outer layers. With the same thing going on here. Wing Attack in Pokemon Sword and Shield has this kind of blotchy animation, and Lutu actually points out a glitched frame, which is this. Very clearly one frame in the game of the move and the animation, which is easy to capture considering the game is about 30 frames or so. It has a big glitch going on. But comparing this to the BDSP Wing Attack animation, it's much smoother. And of course, there's a different company working on it as well, but as you can see, it's a smoother animation, quite different with feathers, glowing feathers added in there for context. We do have some more, not from Luchu this time, from Central Pokemon. Shinx using his move here, looking like he has a glowing circle around the bottom of him and the electric coming out as expected from using his move. Pretty nice. And then we have this one here too, just a setting, not using a move by the looks of it, just a setting in the mines. So that's interesting. We will have those mines back, and the lights look pretty nice in contrast to just the dull atmosphere in the back. Pretty cool. And then we have Garchomp featured here in the front. I can't even see the trainer behind him. I assume he's behind him, and this is just the camera panning, but interesting. Not really using a move. Again, in the same place in the mines. And then finally, Garchomp using a move, okay? Against a Graveler here. Has a bit of a glowing from the center here. Obviously, the animation for this move, whatever it may be, is not that big. But still nice to see these and the darkened outer layers of the background as well. There's been a lot of talk about Pokemon Legends Arceus and what's going on. Well, this is one of the features in Legends Arceus that people may have missed. This is the fainting of a wild Pokemon or an enemy Pokemon. It looks like they just shrink into the ground as if drowning in the grass itself, and that's how they disappear. So you are going to only have one shot to catch it, however that works, probably before you actually make it faint. But if you make it faint, it's going to be gone. But this wild Pokemon in particular. So there you have it, guys. That's the animation for it actually disappearing after you make it faint. A little underwhelming in my opinion, considering how much stuff that's been added to Legends Arceus. And let's have a look at one of those other things. So we all know stealth is a feature in this game, and it looks like a new animation that is joined in here is, well, the whole stealth thing is really, really important if you want to try and catch Pokemon. So as you can see, this trainer running towards the Pokemon, even slowing down a little bit just as they get too close. It's not enough. The Pokemon does fly away, you can see it coming. It's obviously not a very evolved Pokemon, not very confident of its power, and so it is going to flee just like that. So you're going to have to be careful about your stealth situation. But new footage nonetheless, pretty nice to see. And of course, something really huge, and I don't mean to play on words in this case, but actually Pokemon will be appearing in different sizes in Pokemon Legends Arceus. You're going to be able to get visible different sizes. As you guys know, when you're looking at your Pokedex and stuff, and even in Pokemon Go, you see like different size, weight, all that stuff. And obviously you cannot tell in the actual game. There is no visual reference to that at all. It's just numbers written somewhere, okay? But that's not the case in Legends Arceus. This is actually visibly different sized Pokemon. This isn't the only image we have too, but as you can see in the English version, Ursaring is way bigger, and the camera is panned out further to make that comparison obvious, right? To comparison to the Rhydon there. And as we have maybe in the Japanese version, the camera's at a different angle, but much closer, and you can kind of tell the Ursaring is not as big. Unless it is just a trick of the camera lens, I don't think so. I mean, it would just be really a coincidence, but that's not the only picture. Let's have a look at another one. We have a blatant, obvious confirmation of different sizes appearing in game from this picture right here and this one right here. So yes, again, the camera is zoomed out to a different point. Wurmple can evolve here, and he looks really, really big here. And we can see, for comparison, compared to the trainers here as well. When we look here, we do have a smaller picture, but the Wurmple's blatantly much smaller than over here. As you can see, his horn is going over the actual message here, but here it's not. It's way lower. Much more visible confirmation that sizes matter. And this is the Japanese version. This is the English version, and the difference seems to be from that. So obviously these trailers were made, or maybe the build was made for separately for two different companies, with me being the Japanese Pokemon company and the English American Pokemon company, both doing the same thing, of course, but with actually a slightly different thing going on there with different sizes. Maybe it was done on purpose to show the different sizes, maybe, I don't know. But either way, guys, there we have it. Different sizes for different Pokemon, which may affect how they evolve and how they behave and all sorts of different things. Alright folks, that's it for Pokemon news today. Thank you for coming and watching this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you stick around for all that giveaway for the shiny Unova dragons, as well as next week's. Of course, we do these giveaways every week, and they're all really, really popular. So it seems to be growing in popularity these days. I'm looking forward to BDSP and the giveaways we can do there, as well as all the new content that we're going to be able to do out of that video. I'm hoping for exploits. I am hoping for pretty cool exploits. We don't know. It's not Game Freak this time. It's a different company, so it's going to be quite a different ball game. But as for Legend Arceus is Game Freak, and I highly anticipate a lot of exploits. I can't wait to see. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming, and don't forget to subscribe and drop a little like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.